India and the European Union are now at the cusp of a historic trade deal. Both the sides are battling Donald Trump's tariff tyranny. In fact, the European Commission President has signaled that European Union will very soon be signing the mother of all deals with India. At the World Economic Forum in Davos, the EU chief said historic trade agreement will create a combined market for about 2 billion people and will account for nearly a quarter of the global GDP. Now, this will give European companies a crucial first-mover advantage in one of the world's fastest-growing regions. In fact, from what we are understanding, the EU chief will be traveling to India right after Davos, and she will be the chief guest, one of the chief guests for this year's Republic Day celebrations. Now, she will be there along with the European Council President Antonio Costa.
Right after Davos, the next weekend, I will travel to India. There's still work to do, but we are on the cusp of a historic trade agreement. Indeed, some call it the mother of all deals.
My colleague Pranay is joining me on the story. Pranay, this is something which India also has been eyeing very keenly. We understand it's the European Union. The European Council President Antonio Costa will be in India for the Republic Day. And these kind of deals, that is something that India also has been focusing on.
A very key issue about this deal is timing, Aishwarya. If you see, India and EU, European Union, have been engaged in the negotiation for having a free trade agreement for last 20 years. After having having reported this deal for a long period of time, I can tell you that this deal has seen its own up and down. The negotiations got derailed for many years, but now it got back on track since 2022, and we have seen that how both European Union and India realize that this is going to be a big deal. And as you heard, Ursula von der Leyen clearly saying that could be the mother of all deal, because the volume we are looking at is not only the volume of people, those who will get benefited out of it, which is of around 2 billion people, but we are looking at 28 countries, 27 EU countries and India. We are looking at a market size of around 22 trillion, which is the European Union and in India's collective economy. So this is going to be a very big deal. And especially this has come at a time when both European Union and India as an economy is facing a lot of turbulence because of the President Donald Trump-led tariff policies. And in fact, post-COVID geopolitical disruptions and geo-economical disruption. And therefore, there has been a debate in European Union as well that they should get away from the over-reliance and dependence on Chinese economy. There should be a China plus one policy in European Union, and therefore the European Union has not only seriously engaged in these negotiations post 2022, and now we have seen that India and European Union have largely agreed. And during the visit of Antonio Costa and Ursula von der Leyen
Right.
on the occasion of Republic Day, there will be an announcement of this deal where the excess of Indian products in European Union market will be greater. The tariffs on Indian products in European Union market will be reduced from as low as 3.5%, or in textile it could be 10%, which will give a big boost to Indian products in European markets.
Right. Thank you, Pranay, giving us all those details, putting things in perspective. This trade deal is something that India also very keenly has been looking at.